I'm going to show you exactly how we strip the wallpaper from our living room. We are just beginners here, so we are learning too. And at the end, I'll go through all the costs and the time. So you want to start by using pliers and getting out any of like the hooks or the nails in the wall. We honestly found so many, and we want to start off on a clean slate. Then you want to use a microfiber cloth or a towel just to wipe the excess off. You'll need at least one of these paint removing tools. You can grab them from Wix, they're super cheap. And it's not absolutely necessary, but it helps so much. They're called paper tiger scoring tool things, and it basically roughs up the wallpaper. We were super lucky and got this lent to us by a friend. And you'll also need either a steamer, which we didn't have, so we went with this wallpaper stripper instead. And to be fair, it did a good job, but one bottle just about did this whole wall. So if you're doing multiple walls, I would definitely suggest a steamer instead. So the removal of the wallpaper began. We started off by covering up the mantelpiece, and as we started, we kind of realized there was either more wallpaper behind the wallpaper, or this might have been like the adhesive stuff to stick it in the first place. I don't know. Either way, it was a nightmare and it had to come off as well. So after starting with the paper tiger and then sprayed the whole wall, we finally got started, and it was a nightmare. It was really fiddly. There was loads of bits that just weren't coming off easily, and we thought we were making such good progress, and then we looked at the rest of the wall and knew we just had ages to go. So I guess we kind of wish we used a steamer. Yeah, the bottle wasn't doing it for us, and yeah, maybe a steamer would have been a better investment, but we only had one wall of wallpaper. We didn't want to go out and buy a 40 quid steamer for nothing, but we still did it. And also something that proper came in handy for us was using a wet cloth on the small little bits. So you just damp it on, and honestly, the wallpaper just melted off, just like Nathan's doing here. It just meant really that you didn't have to like scrape it so hard. But yeah, we didn't realize this until like nearer the end, so please keep this in mind. Oh my god, that's actually a really big wall. When you look at it 0.5, it's huge. Wow.
Yeah, I felt it.
High five. Smashed it.
Well done.
Next, we went in with all of the polyfiller to fill in all the cracks that we chiseled out of the wall. And we got the quick drying one. First time I've ever used polyfiller, and I must admit, it's amazing. You just literally squeeze it in the hole, push it down with a scraper that you just used to scrape the wall, and then make sure to let it dry. But yeah, this is the wall, and we took out lots and lots of plaster, and then we had lots and lots to fill, so don't do what we did. I think by the end of it, we were just struggling and wanted to get it done. Next, you want to grab some sandpaper. We just got this one from Wix. Sand down over the polyfiller until it is nice and smooth. This will make sure that when you paint it, it will be a nice smooth surface. And this one's for all the girlies with nails. Please be careful if you're using sandpaper. It absolutely ruined my shape. But now that's all done, we can go into the painting. And here is the total cost of everything that we used and the time to do it. So it didn't take us too long, didn't cost us too much, just nearly cried about 10,000 times.